Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I am here to do a video on my first year's experience with the Beauty Heroes subscription box. In this video, I am going to go over the boxes from July 2021 through June 2022, so 12 months or a year's worth of boxes. I'm going to walk you through which products was like the hero product, which is their like focus product, and then which were the sidekicks or multiple sidekicks. I'll tell you the value of each box, and then I'm gonna do that for all 12. And then I'm gonna go into some things like, I'm gonna tell you what it cost me to subscribe for those 12 months, the total value of all the products of those 12 months, and then kind of go into some like analysis about how many moisturizers, how many cleansers, serums, eye products, like to see how they broke down the whole year's worth of products. And then I'm going to tell you like how many I've actually been able to finish in this year, how many are like in my current rotation, and then I'm going to talk to you about my top 3 favorite boxes, top 3 favorite products, least 3 favorite boxes, least 3 favorite products, and then just a little like analysis on, is it an appropriate amount for one person and how this would affect somebody's project pan or a low or no buy. I wanted to do this really comprehensive video on my first year's experience, and so I just have like done a lot of analysis and stuff. So if you're interested in Beauty Heroes and my first year's experience, then hang out with me. Okay, so like I said, the first thing I'm gonna do is walk you through each box. Okay, so for July 2021, that was my first year subscribing, there were 2 products. The brand is called Fox, and there was 2 products. The hero product was the Marshmallow Poof, and the supporting sidekick product is Acid Glow. So the Marshmallow Poof is 50 milliliters and has a value of $148, and the Acid Glow is 50 milliliters and $118. The total value of this June or July 2021 Fox box is $266. So the box for August 2021 featured the brand ingredients, and it had 3 products. Now, I have actually finished up 2 of the 3, so I'm going to put photos up of the other 2 products that I've already finished that I don't have here with me right now. So the hero product was the Plant Water Mist, which I finished, and that is 100 milliliters for $38. And the sidekicks were the face serum, which is 40 milliliters for $48. And the body oil, which was 100 milliliters for $42. And that box had a value of $128. All right. Next, we get into September 2021. And what you need to know about the month of September with Beauty Heroes is that's their anniversary month. So this year, or 2021, the box featured 5 different products. It was their 7th anniversary and featured 5 different products. So of the 5, I still have 3 of them. I've used up 2 of them. So once again, I'll put photos of the 2 I finished here, and I will show you the other 3. There's no hero product in here, so one of the products was the Blasoma Refined Clay Renewal Treatment, and that was $40 value for 70 grams. The next one is the Gradin Skincare Face Glow, and that is this, and it is 40 milliliters for $46. Next is the InnerSense Organic Beauty Detox Hair Mask, 118 milliliters for $30. You could probably see this is a part of a project pan for me because I have lines on it. And then Nopalera Moisturizing Botanical Bar, 56 grams for $30. And the Violets Are Blue Eye Luminant Gel Cream, 15 milliliters for $68. So once again, that box had 5 products in it because it's the anniversary box, and that had a value of $214. Next up, we have October 2021, which featured the brand Wakina Botanica, and the 2 products were the Hydrating Glow Oil and the Hydrating Essence. So the hero product was the Vitamin C Hydrating Glow Oil, and that is 30 milliliters with a value of $88. And the sidekick is the Calendula and Peptides Hydrating Essence, which is 100 milliliters for $54. The total value of that box was $142. Next up we have Couscous or Couscous, not sure how you correctly pronounce it. This box had 2 products and I finished one of the 2. So the hero product is the Lemon Body Potion, which was 200 milliliters for $88. And the sidekick product is the D-Drop Humectant Factor, which is 30 milliliters for $38. And that box had a value of $126. Next up, we have the brand Arcana, and this was for December 2021. It had 2 products. One of them, the hero product, was the Lightwave Enzyme Cleansing Balm, and this is 50 milliliters for $55. And the sidekick product is the Holocene Intense Lipid Repair Balm, 30 milliliters for $90. And this box had a value of $145. So that gets us through the first 6 months of my subscription. And just for your information, that added up to $1,021 of product. So now I'm going to talk to you about the second half of the subscription for me, which was January 2022 through June 2022. So the brand featured for January 2022 was Iuna. The product was Terra Viva, came in this ceramic vessel, and there was just one product in this one, and the value was $455 for this face cream. Or it's like a magical face cream. Okay. So, next up we have February 2022, which featured the brand Earthwise Beauty, and it featured 2 products, and their hero product was the Black Locust Firming Concentrate. I have it in its box. I've used this product several times, and this one is brand new. So this is what the bottle looks like. We have the Black Locust Firming Concentrate. This is 15 milliliters for $86. And the sidekick is the Isidora Face Balm, 30 milliliters for $100. And this box had a total value of $186. For March 2022, we have the brand Activist Manuka, and it featured 3 products. And the hero product was the Manuka Honey Mask 850 plus MGO. And this is 80 milliliters with a value of $65. And the Green Botanical Face Serum, 30 milliliters for $75. And it also came with Manuka Honey, 100 plus MGO for $32. And this is honey, an edible product. That's actually the one edible product in this whole year. And this brand, this box had a value of $172. So next up we have the brand Nature of Things, and this was April 2022. The hero product was the Cleansing Body and Scalp Polish, 150 milliliters for $55. And the sidekick was the Restorative Floral Bath. I'm like looking for there we go. The Restorative Floral Bath, which is 110 milliliters, heavy, and that has a value of $85. So this box has a value of $140. May 2022 featured the brand Sahaja. It had 3 products, and the hero is the Nourish Creme Riche, and that is 1.7 ounces for $64. It also came with the Radiance Face Serum, 1 ounce for $74, and the Essential Cleansing Oil, 4 ounces for $48. This Sahaja box had a value of $186. And for my last box in this first year, it's funny because if you recall, my first box in July 2021 was the brand Fox. And then my final box of the year was also the brand Fox, and with 2 different products. So the June 2022 box featured the brand Fox, and the hero product is the Ambrosia Immortalis Eye Mask, 15 milliliters for $130 value. And the Blue Lagoon Soothing Hydration Mask, 50 milliliters for a value of $88. So those are the 12 boxes that I received in my first year of being a Beauty Hero subscriber. And now I would like to go into some analysis and more talk about the products. So I'm gonna be doing some reaching and stuff and looking at my little notes and everything. I'm gonna grab a little sip of my iced tea. Okay. So what did I spend on all of these products and my subscriptions for the first year? So for the first part of my subscription, I just did a 3-month subscription. After those 3 months, I renewed for another 3, and then I decided to renew for 6 months. So your prices or anyone else's prices would vary depending on what they chose. You can do a year subscription, you can do 6 months, you can do 3 months. I don't know if there's a month-to-month option. And usually with these subscription boxes, the longer you subscribe for, the less your monthly cost is if you were to do the breakdown. So for me, and I also, for my first 6 months part, when I did a 6-month subscription, I was able to use a coupon. So my total, they had some type of special. My total that it cost me for this 12 months of the subscription box for Beauty Heroes cost me $489.65. And this averages to $40 a month, which, you know, for me, my personal opinion is that's pretty great. Okay, so how many products total did I receive during these 12 months? 29 products total, which of course included a variety of all different types of products, a honey, like an edible product, and a lot of skincare, hair products, bath products, body products, etc. So 29. The total value was $2,378. So I spent $489.65. So about, let's say $500, we'll round up a little. And the total value was about $2,300 or $2,400. So you might analyze it looking at the fact that I spent $500 to get about $2,300 or $2,400 worth of products. Of course, there's all different ways to get these products at different prices. You could pay full price on the Beauty Heroes site. You could wait till there's deals over the year, you know, with coupons, and pay different costs. But when they, you know, when you get your Beauty Heroes subscription box, it comes with a little card that tells you all the information, and it tells you the cost or the value of each product. So those are the prices I went by. All right, so what I like to do when I was deciding which subscription box to get, I did an analysis watching somebody else's video to see like how many moisturizers did they get over the year, how many body products, eye products, serums, etc. So I wanted to tell you what I received in this first year. So in this first year, I received 7 moisturizers, and those were, you know, varying types of moisturizers, creams, oils, balms, serum-like moisturizers, so a variety. I received 3 different types of cleansers. So 3 cleansers. One of them was like a peel, like an acid glow. One is a balm, an enzyme cleansing balm, and another was a cleansing oil. Regarding body products, I received 3 different types of body products, which included like a body oil, a lotion, and a solid bar, a botanical bar. Face masks, I received 3 different types of masks. One was like honey, and one, you know, the other 2 were like clay-like or pudding-like type of masks. For eye products, I received 2 over the year. and they were both like different in substance and scent and everything. I received 5 serums over this 12 months. Not a lot to say on those. Those were, you know, different types of serums with different, whether they were like aloe based or oil based or, you know, whatever. 2 essences, 2 hair products. One was like a detox hair mask, and one was the cleansing body and scalp polish. You could use that one on the body or the scalp, but I just put it in the hair category. Bath products, 1 floral bath, you know, something you pour into the bath, and then 1 edible product, the Manuka honey. One thing I noticed when I was doing these totals was that there were no toners included in this whole year, which I thought was just kind of interesting and made me think, because I'm still a subscriber, that I hope that they do a toner in the future. So one thing I thought would be interesting is to analyze how much I was actually able to finish of these products in the year that I've had them. And of course, some of them I just received like a month or 2 ago, but looking at a year's worth of the subscription box, I wanted to see what I finished and what was in my current rotation and what was, you know, not yet in the rotation, like sort of in waiting. I keep things in my linen closet in a whole little organized fashion. So out of these 29 products over this past year, I was able to finish 5 of them. One of them was a plant water mist, so an essence. Another was a body oil. Another was a mask. Another was a solid botanical bar. And the final one was a body lotion. So 3 of the 5 products I was able to finish up were body products. And as you can imagine, the surface area that I'm using, a body oil or a solid bar or a lotion for my body, was much more than the surface area for my face. So it's kind of an interesting observation. In my current rotation, I have about 12 of these products. So those vary from these little Lil Fox products, the Acid Glow and the Marshmallow Poof. I use these about, I don't know, once or twice a month. I try to do it like weekly, but I don't seem to. But what I do is occasionally I'll do like a peel with this Acid Glow. After I get out of the shower, after I've washed my face, I'll do it, and I let it sit for like 5 minutes. And then I'll do my essence, my serum, and then I'll use this as the moisturizer. So these are like used, you know, 2 to 3 times a month. And then my current serum that I'm using right now in the morning is the Ingredients Face Serum. So that's in my current rotation. And my current morning eye product is this. I'm actually finishing one right now, but what I was using, which is in my current rotation, I'll say, is this Violets Are Blue Eye Luminant Gel Cream. So this is sort of my main morning eye product, and my main evening eye product is the Lil Fox Ambrosia Immortalis. My main morning moisturizer is the Gradin Face Glow, and I would say this is very close to being empty. And then my main night moisturizer is this Arcana Holocene, and I kind of like messed around with it to get it all like to come to the middle. And maybe this is like half used. I felt like I was gonna be done with it sooner, and it's lasting a long time. A little goes a long way. So that's in my current rotation. Then I have like the Inner Sense Detox Hair Mask. I use that maybe 2 times a month. I'm trying to use it up. So this is in my current rotation, you know, not daily, of course. Another product I have in my daily rotation is this Hydrating Essence. You can see it's about here. That's how much is left. This is my essence I use at night. I use a different one, not from Beauty Heroes, in the morning right now. And serum-wise, I mentioned I use the Ingredients Face Serum in the morning, and the serum I'm using nightly is the Couscous D-Drop Humectant Factor. And mask-wise, I only have about 4 masks open right now, so I am using this Activist Manuka Honey Mask sometimes, and a very recent, you know, from July, the Lil Fox Blue Lagoon Face Mask is also in my current rotation. And then, yes, actually that's everything. So those are the 12 products that are currently in my rotation in some form or another. So now what I wanted to get into was a little bit more specific or intimate talk on the products themselves. I want to talk about my top 3 favorite boxes from this year. So the first box that is one of my top favorites is the Earthwise Beauty Box. And just to remind you, it included the Black Locust Firming Concentrate and the Isidora Face Balm. I have already used 2 of these Black Locust Firming Concentrates and I really like it. This is a product I would keep buying. So when I saw it in the box, I was excited. I mean, part of me was like, it would be fun to try a product I never have, but then again, to get a product you love that you would probably purchase anyways is a wonderful thing. So this is a serum. I would use it usually at night. It has a unique scent, and I feel like Earthwise Beauty, their scents are so unique. And a lot of times for me, they've been misses. Some of the products I've tried have just not jived with me, but I'm finding over time that it seems like when I do find a good match, it's a really good match from Earthwise Beauty. So this Black Locust Firming Concentrate, this is unopened, so I'm not gonna open it to show you right now, but it's like a thick oil serum, and it's really beautiful. It's just a luscious, nice feel. So this was a beautiful serum. I was very excited to get it. And it came with a new release from Earthwise Beauty at the time, which is the Isidora Face Balm. And they describe it as an opulent face balm for dry skin. And it's a shea butter base and has this like smoky or leathery scent to it, like shea butter and like smoky or leathery, which is just really unique. And that's kind of like what the balm looks like. And I have used, you know, some of it, but there's still a lot left in there. And this box, I think, was from February, and normally their products have a 6-month shelf life. So that's something, you know, I'm in August, so I think that's usually like about the 6-month mark from February. So that would mean that this product is coming to its expiration, according to them. Now this one is a 6-month, but it hasn't been opened. But on the box, I did notice recently that it says to open by October 2022. So I need to work this into my rotation soon to make sure I'm using it when it's still considered good. All right, so that's the Earthwise Beauty Box. My second favorite box, I would say, was actually the Activist Manuka Box. And that included the Manuka Honey Mask, the Manuka Honey Edible. You could see how much I've used of the mask. And then the third product it included was the Activist Green Botanical Serum. And I just thought this was like a really fun box. It was unique. And the mask was on my list anyways, of like a wish list. So this is really just like a really high grade honey, and you can use it as a face mask. I mean, it's edible too. I wouldn't necessarily say like using straight honey on my face is anything earth shattering, but it was on my wish list, and so seeing it in the box was exciting. And then getting some of the edible honey, which was really nice, was just like cool. And like I said, this was the one edible product we got from the whole year. And you might be able to see it's nearly done. I had some like really nice bread at the time. So I was toasting the bread, putting butter on it, and putting this honey, which was so good. I used some spoonfuls, I think, when my son or my daughter were sick, and I ate cold things like throughout the winter and stuff. It was just nice and like high quality honey. And then this Green Botanical Face Serum is really nice. As you can see, I barely used it. I only used it for the month I was testing it because it's one of my newer serums, so I tend to work through my older serums that are closer to expiration before I move on to the new ones, which I might adjust in the new year. We'll see. But anyways, it's just like a nice, I think it's an oil serum. It has a nice smell. It has some blue tansy in it. And although I haven't been able to use a ton of it, it was very nice that month I used it, and I do really look forward to using it. So I just thought it was like a really cool, unique box. My third favorite box was very recent. It was the Little Fox box, and I'm trying to find my little eye product. It's so small. Okay, so this Little Fox box included the Ambrosia Immortalis and the Blue Lagoon mask. So I love getting masks, so that was exciting. And I love this eye product, and this is the first time in my life that I've been like into and excited about an eye product. So this was a real winning box for me. The mask is unique. Has a smell that reminds me of like pesto. I think it's like holy basil or some form of basil. And it's just obviously a very unique, like beautiful smell. It has a pudding-like texture, and I've only used it a few times, like maybe 2. So it's not the mask that I loved by any means. I mean, I'm still gonna experiment with it a lot, of course, and I plan to use it in full, but it was just like getting a mask that really excited me, and also this eye product. This is what the eye product looks like. It's just like a beautiful consistency. Kind of has like a cotton candy, like sweet scent, but that might sound weird for an eye product, but it's just a complete winner for me. I love using this eye product. So this really kind of blew my socks off in the sense that I never really cared about eye products before, but this got me super excited about an eye product. So between getting a mask and a really wonderful eye product, it was just one of my favorite boxes. Okay, so let's stay positive and talk about my favorite 3 products. So one of my favorite 3 products was this Earthwise Beauty Black Locust Firming Concentrate. I mentioned this before because it was part of one of my favorite boxes. Beautiful serum, very unique scent. We'll continue to repurchase. And then another favorite product of mine is this Gradin Face Glow. It's a tinted moisturizer, primer, and illuminator. It is a lightweight moisturizer. It's my daily morning moisturizer right now. It actually smells like the cake or frosting. It's a very like gourmand scent, which I wouldn't think would be something I'd necessarily want to smell like, but I love it. I just think it's a really beautiful face moisturizer, and it's like one that excites me. I will say, I put it on, and my little daughter, who's like 2.5, she uses some each time, you know, because it smells so good, and she watches me like do my little skincare routine because she's usually the first one awake. So part of my waking up process is like I do my skincare, and she sits on the edge of the sink, and she's like, that stinks. Like she tells me which ones she doesn't like the smell, but she like knows when it's the time to do this, and I let her like put a little, and she'll do it on her cheeks. So it's like I actually have like a sentimental attachment to this, but that's not why I love this product. It's a beautiful face moisturizer, and it's lightweight. It's just beautiful. I think it's just great. So this is one of my favorite products. My third favorite product, these were in no particular order, but my other favorite product of my top 3 was what I just told you about, the Little Fox Ambrosia Immortalis Eye Complex Leave-On Peptide Mask. Again, I just have to smell it every time, but it's like such a fun color, and the consistency is just beautiful. It's like a gel, creamish kind of consistency, and like I said, it got me excited about eye products, so I love it. All right, so next we're gonna go negative, and we're gonna talk about my least 3 favorite boxes, and I just made the number 3 my number, and then my least favorite 3 products. Okay, so one of my least favorite boxes was the box featuring Arcana. And this box, I have to find the 2 products. Okay, this box featured these 2 products. One is the Light Wave Enzyme Cleansing Balm, and the other is the Holocene Intense Lipid Repair Balm. Okay, so this Light Wave Enzyme Cleansing Balm, this is how much I've used, so very little. Very cool color. I mean, they're both, you know, they're both really cool, unique like colors, which I think is fun. This one, it's weird. In the description, in the little paper it came with, and like when Beauty Heroes was posting about it, they kept saying it had a scent, but it has like no scent to me. And I guess in the end they said like different batches have different, you know, levels of scent, and some do, some don't. Well, this batch really had no scent. So that was disappointing to me. I think if this had some type of interesting scent, it could have been more of a win to me. Now, of course, as you can see, I only used it for the month. Like this is a product, of course, I haven't explored in full. But that being said, the month I used it, I was like not that into it. So that's how I felt about the cleansing balm. And then the Holocene Intense Lipid Repair Balm. This is my current night moisturizer I'm using, and I'm using it because it's like one of my older ones that are open. And it does have like a little smell to it, which I like. I like balms. I don't know yet what my favorite type of face moisturizer is. It might be an oil, but I'm open to lotions, balms, etc. But this one just didn't really do it for me. I'm using it and it moisturizes and it's nice, but there's just a lot of other moisturizers that I have and prefer so much better. So unfortunately, the Arcana box was not much of a win for me. Another box that was not a win for me, so another one of my top, or my least favorite of 3 boxes, was this Sahaja box. And it came with the Essential Cleansing Oil, the Radiance Face Serum, and the Creme Riche. So when I got the box, I was really excited because it was like a cleanser, a serum, and a moisturizer. So it was like a full skincare routine, which was cool. But then in using them, they were kind of like disappointing. They just didn't really do much for me. So again, I only use them for like the 3 weeks to a month that I use them, but the scents were all kind of not too noteworthy to me. The consistencies were not that noteworthy. You know, it was all just kind of like disappointing to me. So I'm definitely will be happy to use them and experiment with them more. And I always like, I still like them and everything, but they just didn't do it for me. So it was just sort of like a disappointing box, or just not like too memorable. And then my last least favorite box of the 3 was the box featuring Nature of Things. It featured the Cleansing Body and Scalp Polish and the Restorative Floral Bath. I had a little struggle with deciding my least 3 favorite. But this one, I guess, I think I've determined with all these like little hair extra things that I feel like my hair doesn't really need all these extra things. Like, I don't really know if having a scalp polish scrub is necessary. I've been using one in the past year or 2 because I've purchased them, but I don't see myself purchasing like scalp scrubs, I don't think, in the future. I will say that this product is great in the sense that it has a good scent and it lathers, which I love compared to the Inner Sense scalp scrub, which doesn't lather. It's peppermint, the other one. It smells good, but it doesn't lather. And it also, if you get it in your eyes, it's like a peppermint sensation in the eyes, which is not ideal. So this one has a nice scent and it lathers. So that's great. So this is a cool product. I am also not huge on exfoliating my body. I have some products in that category. One like before this, so that's why this hasn't gotten tons of use. I'm using an older one first. So it's a nice product. It just didn't, really like wow me. And then this restorative floral bath, I believe, has CBD in it. And it's just like a milk bath kind of thing. And I think had it been like a bubble bath, I just like bubble bath more. Sort of when I pour like a milk into my bath, I just don't really get much out of it. And I think it has a plumeria scent. It's really strong. I don't know. It's fine, and I'm definitely excited to use it more. I mean, most of the product is in here and I will use it. It's just didn't really it wasn't a box that really, in the end, was one that I loved, Okay, so let's talk about my least 3 favorite products. That will be finishing out my categories here. Okay, so one of my least 3 favorite products is the Lil Fox Acid Glow. Now again, this is like a peel. You put it on your face after cleansing and you can leave it on 30 seconds to 5 minutes. So I am not a huge active person when it comes to peels and acids and stuff like that. So this is just not a product that is a great fit for me. I love trying all these different products and scents and stuff, but I'm not really into active stuff. So I like to be more gentle with my skin. And again, I mentioned I am using this. and I'll use it here and there, but I'm really using it with the end goal of finishing it, and I wouldn't repurchase. So this was one of my least favorite products. I'm trying to remember the scent. Oh, the scent was another thing that I really didn't like. It smells to me, since the beginning, not now, it's over its expiration. Everything seems fine with it. But even from the beginning, the scent of it was like, almost like mothballs, or like, it's just not a good scent. So for me, I just didn't like that product in all the ways. Okay, so my next least favorite product, one of my least favorite products, I already touched upon, was this Arcana Lightwave Enzyme Cleansing Balm. And I mentioned this in one of my least favorite boxes. And as you can see, I didn't use a ton of it, and I definitely want to get to know the product better in the future. But my experience with it was just kind of like, it just kind of honestly reminded me, or sort of felt like I have Ava here, cleansing, here, you wanna smell it? Cleansing my face with like a Vaseline-like texture. And because it had no scent to it, or a scent that I couldn't detect, it really didn't feel like what I consider like a high-end type product, which is, I feel like, the experience we're getting in general with Beauty Heroes. So it was not a product that jived with me very well. And I definitely, like I said, plan to use it more in the future and explore it. But in my month or so of using it, I was not bonded with it. My last least favorite product, I don't have anymore. I did finish it. It was the Nopalera Moisturizing Botanical Bar. And that was a solid bar. And it had like a bit of a citrus scent, so that was fine. And so I don't love solid lotion bars in the first place. I haven't had a great experience with them so far in my life. And I feel like when they're using them on the skin, they often like drag, whereas a lotion or a body oil is very like slippery and, you know, glides on well. I have found that the bars that I've tried over time have just kind of been a little bit like dry and draggy. So this was fine using it, and then towards the end of using this botanical bar, it was really unpleasant. It just started to break off in pieces. So then I was left with like small piece after small piece that I was having to try to like use a little nub of it and like work it in somewhere and stuff. It just, in the end, I really started to like hate it, just because of all the crumbling and breaking and everything. So it wasn't expired or anything like that. So it wasn't user error, in my opinion. And it was more of an issue with the bar as it, you know, wore on and began to break and stuff. So that sums up my top 3 boxes, my top 3 products, my lowest 3 boxes, and my least favorite 3 products. So if you watch my channel at all, you know that in 2021, I was purchasing a lot of products, and I was doing a lot of purchasing, and I had the Beauty Hero subscription for half of 2021, and I had the Pettivore box for the whole year of 2021. And then 2022 has been a big shift for me, where I only get the Beauty Hero subscription, and I'm doing a massive project pan and doing a no buy this whole year. It started off as just the first 3 months, and I keep extending it. So there's been a big change in the way I look at the beauty products and acquiring, and how much one person can actually use, and just sort of a much more critical eye of my beauty inventory and everything. I actually have, you know, inventoried all my products and all my categories. I have it all on my phone. It's something that I've really gotten into this year. So I wanted to touch upon, is it an appropriate amount for one person? Ava's in my lap, as you can see, a little tail popping up and stuff. But like in an analysis way, I wanted to look at all these different categories and try to determine if I thought it was excessive for one person or manageable. And to answer the question, is it an appropriate amount for one person? In some ways it's challenging for me, because I already have so many other products that I have not received from just Beauty Heroes. So it would be great for somebody who has nothing to just start subscribing to Beauty Heroes and not purchase outside of this subscription box and assess how it is. But I'm going to do my best. I do have a large inventory of different products that haven't come from Beauty Heroes. I am really working on, you know, not acquiring. I've definitely spent less than $200 so far in 2022 on extra beauty products. So I think that's pretty great. So I have really tried to change my habit into using Beauty Heroes as my main skincare, body care, etc. supplier. So I just want to touch upon a few of the categories and give you my 2 cents. Moisturizers, we got 7 different types of moisturizers in this 12-month period, and I think that's too much. You know, yeah, they all fall into the face moisturizer category, whether they're an oil, a balm, a lotion, and I don't know about you, but I can't get through 7 in a year. So I think reducing the amount of moisturizers would be good, in my opinion. We got 3 different cleansers, like I mentioned. One was like an acid glow thing, so to me, you can use that here and there. And then one was a cleansing balm, and one was an essential cleansing oil. I think that's a really manageable amount of cleansers. And I think depending on the frequency you wash your face, some people don't do the morning. I like to, just because it's part of my wake up process. But I think they could probably even afford to like add in another cleanser or so. Body products, we got 3 of. We got a body oil, a lotion, and the Botanical bar. I think I could go for some more body products and maybe less moisturizers for the face. So I do think that's a manageable amount. Eye products, 2 for the 12 months, completely manageable, I feel. You could even use 1 a night and 1 a day. That's what I like to do. And I think 2 is like a perfect number. I guess you could get 1 more, but I think this is a good number. Masks, they did 3 over the 12-month period. I could go for some more masks. I like to kind of vary up my masks and do one every, like once or twice a week. So I think I could easily go through 3 masks and some more. So I think that's a totally manageable amount, and they could afford to up some more masks. And I think people love masks anyways. So for serums, we got 5, and I think that's a lot of serums. I don't exactly know how many serums I go through in 12 months. I do use 1 serum in the morning and 1 serum at night just because I love the variety. But I think 5 might be a little excessive. I don't know, I think maybe like 4. So 5 isn't crazy, but maybe 4 or so would be a better amount. Essences, I got 2, and I think that's reasonable, and they could definitely do more. I mentioned hair products. There was the Detox hair mask and then a cleansing body and scalp polish. Both are different types of products, so I think 1 of each of those is fine, and I could go for another type of hair product maybe just to like vary things up. Bath products, we got 1. I think that's manageable for 1 person, and maybe 2 would be better number. And then 1 edible product, which was the Manuka honey, and I don't necessarily expect any more from them, so I think that was just really cool. And like I said, there was no toners, so I definitely could go for like 1, 2, or 3 toners in a year, because I could easily work a toner back into my skincare category, and I think it would be cool to get some toners from Beauty Heroes. So overall, I think they were a little bit heavy in the moisturizer category, and that's really the only one that I feel, maybe the serum a little bit, but the real one that seemed like a bit too much for me was the moisturizers. So that would just be something that I think would be kind of something they could like do less moisturizers and more of other things. So how this affects a project pan or a low or no buy and how it impacts that. I mean, so for me, I do my low or no buy right now, but I don't count what I get in the Beauty Heroes subscription in that sense. So obviously I acquired 29 more products this year based on having this 12-month subscription. So, you know, I have asked myself recently when I've been doing this video and preparing for it, looking at all the products, if I didn't have this subscription, I would have 29 less products in my collection. And given that I have built up so many, I probably could afford to have 29 less products. That being said, for me, knowing I'm getting this monthly box really helps me curb my spending. It's almost like my fix of beauty products, and it helps me avoid all the gift with purchases, limited editions, all the things. So it is helping me, but of course, if I wanted to get even more strict and more serious, eliminating subscription boxes would be an excellent way to do that. I'm not at the point where I want to cancel this. In fact, I am very happy with my Beauty Heroes experience so far and all the things I've received. While I haven't loved every product, I wouldn't expect to, but I think they've done a really good variety. And I think when the boxes have averaged out to $40 a month, I feel like I'm getting great value for what I'm paying. So I'm a very happy Beauty Heroes subscriber. That should be, the conclusion here. And I am going to reassess my project pan after 2022 and my low buys and my no buys and all that kind of stuff, and see what I need to do. What I really did for my project pan this year is I tried to look at like all these old products I wanted to move out of my collection, and anything that was expiring in 2022, I more or less put on my project pan. So I definitely want to keep doing more analysis to see how much I have that's going to expire, in 2022, has passed expiration, is approaching expiration, or will be expiring, that kind of thing. So, the reality is having a subscription box has you acquiring more products and spending more money. But for me, I really enjoy it and I'm gonna keep doing it. So I think that's where I'm gonna close everything out. I hope this video was helpful. I would like to say that on YouTube, Mercedes from L'amour et la musique does a yearly retrospective of Beauty Heroes, and I love her videos, and I was by no means trying to copy her idea by talking about my first year, etc. But I would like to mention her because her videos, her YouTube channel, I love her skincare stuff, and I just wanted to give a shout out to her because she does a yearly retrospective. So if you like this kind of thing, she's done it for years, so you should definitely go check her out. But anyways, yeah, these are my thoughts for the past year of subscriptions. I re-upped for another 6 months, so I definitely plan to do more of these videos in the future and continue my subscription. So please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, found it helpful, and click the subscribe button if you would like to know when the next video is coming out. I would love to chat with you in the comments below about all this. And if you made it all the way through, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.